Hi everyone, in this video I will cover the very main basic things about Tild. So first thing first is why am I interested into Tild? Because Tild is the platform which is used in order to design maps for WorkAdventure. So what is WorkAdventure? It's a 2D environment which allow you to create a virtual office or a virtual event or even for educational purposes. It's really lightweight, using only free software technologies, and that's the reason why we are using it to organize the map to mockup. So first things first, there's a website mapeditor.org on which you can download the different versions. In my case, I don't even think that I use it in order to download it. I use directly a command line on Linux Ubuntu in order to install it straight away on my computer. Once it's installed, it's going to look like this. And then from here, you can click on new file and create a new map. So you go over here, you create a new map. Here it's going to ask you about, let's say, the size of the map that you would like to create, the way you would like it to be oriented. I'm not an expert here, but I will say go for orthogonal. Then over here you get the max size. So tiles are the squares that you will see on the map. Okay, the square is a tile. Then the tile size here is defined in terms of pixel. So once you know that, that's kind of easy to create the picture that you want on GIMP or on other, because you know exactly the size of the thing and you are able to do it. So once you are ready to go, in my case, I'm just gonna go for a small one, 30 by 20, if not, it may be too difficult to analyze. Okay, here you get your map. So as it is, you cannot do much. In order to play with the map, you need to have some tile, so which going to be those small images that you put over here. And so as with GIMP or other software image editor, you get the concept of layers. So you can add your layers and name them accordingly, and you can move them down and up. So I'm going to take the first layer as an example. I'm going to call it uh, grass, because I'm going to put some grass over here. I create my new till set. So I'm going to browse, I'm going to take some image. So where do you get your images? You get them on the internet, on specialized websites. You can get some in WorkAdventure directly, or you can even create your own directly on an image editor. So in my case, I'm going to take this one, the map, which is just an image, and I'm going to save it. Oops, I put it here. Okay, I don't care. Okay, okay. So it's kind of confusing at the beginning for me because it was opening a new tab. But if you go back over here, you get your layers with all the tiles within it. So it's just that the image has been imported and then just cut according to the different squares. So in my case, I said that I want some grass. So I'm going to pick up one over here. So you just click one time on it, and then you go over here and you do that. Okay, you just do another click. So as you can imagine, that's not like the best way to go in order to do the full stuff. So of course you can let your mouse pressed, but you can also do like this, so take bigger play, or you can also go over here and click on this one, which is going to play exactly the same way as you do with an image editor, and then you get your grass full over. Okay. Next thing, we're gonna put some walls here, so I can just move this one up. So same concept as I said as an image editor. I'm gonna say like, well, that's not gonna be the wall because the wall normally are above. I'm gonna put the wall anyway, and I'm gonna work differently after. So walls. Okay. Not that this is up to you to organize them as you wish. You could have put everything on the same level. It may be confusing after. So, okay, let's go. So we go for the wall. So let's imagine that I want the same concept as over here. So I'm just gonna change back exactly. So let's imagine that I want to have something. Whoops. So here it's CTRL-Z in order to remove those ups, and okay, tac tac. Okay, let's imagine now that, well, I could have done it otherwise. Sorry for that. Ups. I could have picked this full thing up. But in this case, I don't only have the walls. Okay, so yeah, well, I can keep it like this, or I can just remove now. In fact, because they are above the other one, so it's no big deal. Okay, sorry, I'm thinking at the same time. Okay, and now you see you get your entrance. So, well, after you need to do like the rest of the thing. I'm just gonna do it kind of quickly so that's oops. So it's all a question of finding out the right tile, let's say. So let's go here, ups, and take this, that, this. As you can see, what I'm doing is not 100% perfect because I'm taking out some new tile that I put on some other new tiles. Normally I should do the stuff like this so that I don't get bothered afterwards. So, okay, and I need this part over here. Oops, that wasn't a good one. Sorry for that. Okay, so, okay, perfect. And now, okay, so now I got my walls, and so I can put the carpet in between. So I'm just gonna go over here. I'm gonna say carpet. I mean, that's the floor, in fact, floor. I'm gonna, on purpose, I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna do it like this, and I'm gonna do it if I just put it like this. It's not gonna work. Okay, my bad. So let's do it this way. Okay, so I guess you are seeing the full concept. I guess there's a way, probably with some other properties, to clearly could have decided that this is a closed environment, and I could have filled all of this straight away, but I didn't use it. So, okay, I'm gonna stop the video in a couple of minutes because I think that you already understood the main concept. Just would like to precise a thing. It's like, look, if I would have put the floor above, that would have looked like this because I added an additional carpet over here. So keep in mind that the layers are layers like in other image editor software. Dealing with this part over here, you see this black square, which is not well oriented. You can definitely just open up this given image on GIMP or whatever, then decide to take this one and then change the orientation of it so that it can fit the one that you expect. And there are many other things, as you can imagine, that you can have with tile. But just for this first video, I think that will be enough in order for you to get started.